details behind the scenes, but excited to hear the updates. I know a lot of you have been asking what's happening with blockchain sports, with that Atlacoin, with that Leda blockchain, with the OTC, and lots of questions. And today, lots of answers. So let me tell you this: the guys have been working nonstop around the clock. In fact, Dima and the team are in Panama right now, where they have been meeting with institutional investors for the last several weeks, putting together a plan to open up the opportunity throughout America with some strategic partnerships, and some really exciting things are happening right now in the world of not just blockchain sports, but the whole ecosystem of the Atom Group. Lots of technologies that have been developed, lots of doors that are opening. Of course, Jiggle had an explosive pre-launch. Some big things are happening there. So we're going to get lots of good updates today from Dean and the team. Edward, Ilya, good to see you guys this morning.
Good to see everyone.
Good to see everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Well, Dima, let's do this. You want to open up the call? We'll turn it over to you guys. Okay.
Yes, I will open. So, good morning, good evening, everyone, and I'm glad to see you again. So, these days happen when we completely finalize and finish round with limitless community. First of all, what I want to say is that this is a big hug and big thank you for you guys, for all of you, because without your help, we never be in this point. Today, we want to explain you how we move forward, what we will do, what is our strategic plan, and we will give you all the updates that we reached last couple of months, because this is a big year. I come here with my team to Panama in January 2nd for 3 days with hand luggage, but today is the second month finish and I still here with my team, and because we catch big fish. And we are preparing a presentation where we will explain what we are doing right now. Yeah, all of you see what happened in exchanges with Atla and have thousands of questions, because a lot of people from community write to me, to Artyom, to Dmitry, to Sergey, to Roman, to all of them. What's happened? What's going on? Why it's grow? And today we will answer why it's happened. And today we will answer why our promises is delivered. So, Gregory, I think you will share our presentation and start this update call.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. I'm really glad to see all of you. That was a long time. We'll now see, but we're here, and this is something that I really value, to be able to speak in front of all of you. So today we will be speaking about all our plans that we have, all updates that we have, and the first thing that we should speak about, of course, is what is going on. What is going on right now? So from different separate projects, we have united into one ecosystem with different operating verticals. Of course, the main thing is blockchain sport. This is our main and flagship product that all of you love, all of you know. But we managed to build around the blockchain sport the whole ecosystem of different solutions and different instruments and different tools that's helping all the ecosystem to grow. And of course, we're speaking about the digital infrastructure, we're speaking about the OTC liquidity layer, we're speaking about the marketing systems, different sports verticals, and technology products. And today we will be speaking about how does it work all together, because the projects are already launched. The legal structure is right now being formed. The intellectual property is being placed. And so we are ready. We're ready to scale. We're ready. We're ready to grow. And right now, this is not just an idea. This is not the thing that you believed in years ago. This is ready to go. This is built. This is an operational system. And the main focus right now that we face, of course, is the United States market. We are moving everything that we have to the United States. What does it mean? Of course, it means that we are adding new sports to blockchain sports. We are in the phase of expansion into basketball. We are integrating American football. We are strengthening the football verticals, and we are structuring all the intellectual property for the United States markets. This is hard because it takes a lot of effort in legal side. It takes a lot of effort in financial side, but this is our main focus.
Yeah,
Of
and
course.
Gregory, sorry, and I want to add that why American football and why basketball? Because this is a famous sport in US, and we joined the sports because big name ready to join us, big influencers, big legends from this sports, and we will explain you in a couple of slides later our legal structure, how we move to that. But our main goal to reach huge guy who will promote us in whole America. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that really is. We did a lot of work, and we managed to do that. These two sports are the main sports, on our opinion, in the United States. And since we are facing to move all the projects and move the whole ecosystem to the United States, of course, this is the step one, and we have a lot of success in that already, in terms of partnerships, in terms of ambassadors, influencers, and big names. As Dima said, big names will be joining us. Of course, in parallel, we don't forget about all other stuff that we have, and in parallel, we still develop the drift sports that we have. Of course, we will relaunch the moto division and our motorsport project, and XR and biometrics use, all of them will be going to the United States with us, because all of them are the meaningful part of the blockchain sports ecosystem. It helps the main project. It takes its part in technological sense in the main project. So we're not forgetting anything, and all these three parts are now oriented to conquering the United States market. This is not like the one-time idea. This is not something simple. This is the strategic expansion. This is the logical next step that we were purchasing all these years. Because the United States market is the main market if you want to work in IT, if you want to work in blockchain. The United States market is the must-have for you. And right now, we are entering this wonderful stage of conquering and entering the United States market. Of course, to do that, we need a lot of attention. We need a lot of people. We need a lot of audience around us. And we will be speaking a lot about marketing. But right now, I want to pass the mic to Sergey to speak a little bit about intellectual property, to speak a little bit about our legal transparency, and about how are we going to enter the United States market, because this is hard, and he's the best guy to talk about that.
Hi, everybody. Nice to have you here. A few words on our recent activities in the legal, in the financial side. Yes, as Gregory said, thank you, Gregory, for passing the mic. We are entering the market from the investment of US. From the investment point of view, it's the most interesting market. It's the top of the where the tech company should be placed, and we are heading that expansion. We started at the beginning of the year. as Dima told us, it's not a couple of years, as Jeremy mentioned, it's a couple of months already that we're working on it. And we've done a big job, because before entering the market, we needed to get in place. We need to talk and we need to work with a whole bunch of legal firms, tax firms. We need, because the corporate structure that we intend to have should be the best in the world. So right now we are, and we've decided that the structure would consist of the number of C corps in US, and we've chosen the best 12 projects to lead the process. The projects that we have in a pipeline that are ready to plug and play and to be on the US market. So the structure consists of, as well as the fund that will own all these companies, and the investments to the companies will be channeled, will be routed through that fund. That gives maximum transparency and maximum tax benefits, and that regime is the best for the investors. So we're also working on the partnerships. We also, because in the new market, we need new partners. We need somebody to guide us and to help us with different activities, not only marketing activities, but also legal activities. We're testing the ground, and we understand that we're here for long. Once again, why the U.S. market is, because it's not on. It's the multiples and investment valuations here are the maximum that you can ever imagine. So it's maybe several times more than the previous market that we were targeting it in the Middle East. So also why the U.S., because our ability to bring not only the 12 C Corps, the 12 projects, most of them are represented by the ecosystem of blockchain sports, as Gregory already mentioned before. But it's going to be about maybe probably the 100 IPs, the 100 projects that we have in a pipeline. We intend to move them slightly to the US market. But the first tranche will be the 12 that we've chosen. And it takes a bit of time, because in order, the US market is quite a demanding market. You need to be crisp, clean. You need to be transparent. You need to offer the investors and to their lawyers, to their accountants, maximum ability to do due diligence and to present all the details. And also, we need to get everything crisp and clean in terms of the intellectual property transfer. And you need to avoid all the questions where the IP came from, and you need to give them comfort. So we're working, and we're almost there in terms of determining. We suggest the best corporate structure that can be invented. So this is what we're doing in terms of IP, of corporate structure, and I would pass back the mic to my colleagues. Probably Dima will proceed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sergey. Now I'll take that from this side.
Okay.
To speak a little bit more. Thank you. This is really important, guys. Speaking in simple words, we are building structure from chaos. We were moving really fast. We were building really fast, and of course, it causes chaos, a lot of chaos. And right now, entering the United States market, we are building structure, and structure is the scale. Structure is a true growth for the project. Because without structure, you cannot scale, and that's why this is really important. But even more important, speaking about what are we moving to the United States, right? After that, I promised you we will be speaking about the marketing part and speaking about how we will do that. But what we will do that, and what we will be transferring. And of course, this is necessary to speak about our products. And right now, we are building 3 global applications. They are already in the development. The football product is already completed. All of you know these projects. All of you know and seen these presentations, these videos, these materials, these applications. And we are adding more. Why three? I already told you. We are adding two more sports, the most popular sports in the United States. There will be the separate direction for the American football. There will be the separate direction for the basketball. And so we will be moving on with three different global applications: the football one, the soccer one, and the basketball one. This will allow us to conquer almost all the sports world, because the soccer is the most popular sport in all of the world except the United States, and we are adding to the most popular sports in the United States. And so we are covering the whole world. The next projects are right now preparing for the large scale launch with the big names, with ambassadors, influencers. We already talked about that, but this will be huge. And yeah, we are focusing on building something stable, building something scalable, building something huge for the global market. This are not only like something local. This is not something local for Brazil or only for the United States. Adding two more sports and combining them in one ecosystem, this is the infrastructure for the global expansion. This is infrastructure for the global scale. And this is really, really important. And as I've promised you, let's talk a little bit about how we will do that. And this is one more really important point that I am personally really proud of. We managed to build the marketing system. This is not only influencers, this is not only paid traffic or organic traffic or familiar solutions for marketing. We managed to build the system that works, and growth right now is not driven only by influencers. This is really important. We combined different tools and different solutions in one scalable system that works for all the projects. This is ready to use system. And right now we are observing a significant growth of the Telegram audience, significant growth of our audience on X, our incredible expanding outreach on Instagram or Rumble. And numbers speaks for themselves. Speaking about the organic growth, we have over 6 million audience in Telegram right now. We did over 1,300 different media publications. I bet you've seen them with the global names, with the huge names like New York Times, and this is something big. Over 450,000 new people discovered us and get known about us in the past only 2 months. Only 2 months, and working with some Rumble influencers, over 80,000 views we got on every Rumble live stream. The number speaks for themselves. I won't say anything more, like any loud words, because you can see how it grows. And all of that is built once again in one system. This is really important. Every piece helps and works for other piece. Every piece helps the result. And this is really good. Because of course, the higher the engagement, the higher the outreach, the more audience we have, the better product we are able to build, and the more value it brings to all of us. But speaking about the value for all of us, I'd love to pass the mic to Dmitry, your wonderful friend Dmitry. All of you know him, all of you love him. And I would kindly ask him to speak about the Odyssey platform that all of you are so curious to know about. Dmitry, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Gregory. Well, the beloved OTC platform, we had so many questions about, so much confusion actually at some point, but I hope we can make sense of all of it. Now, thanks to the growth and popularity of Atla and the Athleta network in general, we have seen that 10 million Atla coins have been bought back through the OTC, and this is an organic buyback. which actually pushed the price. I think the lowest price we've seen on the OTC was 7 cents per token. Now there's nothing below 25 cents, and it's organic, meaning that the new investors, the new buyers are stocking up on Atla, and they're literally wiping out the bottom price, going up and up and up. And hopefully this trend will continue. This supports our entire blockchain sport ecosystem. This trend actually provides a lot of liquidity for the projects, for the OTC platform. So the growth trend is very, very, very important for the platform. And what is good to underline is the fact that the Atla is being bought organically shows that there is an interest from the market. It means that the users understand what the value, the potential of the Atla coin is, and going forward of the entire blockchain sport ecosystem. When we presented the blockchain sport ecosystem in US, we didn't need to explain much what it does and where it goes. People were like, where can I buy it? That was it. That conversation is shortened by so much. I mean, Middle East and US is a completely different sale altogether. And we love it because people actually understand it fast, which means we're actually going in the right direction. The liquidity itself is actually circulating into the buyback system. We are growing the number of transactions, and this enables other things. So on the next slide, I wanted to present the structure. So the buyback itself and the OTC platform enables the staking launch. So this will be announced very soon. Please follow the updates, the news. It's about to launch, so we're getting it ready so that we can launch the staking itself. I'm speaking to one of the partners in US who's also offering to help us out with a third-party holding in the staking. So we look favorably on in the SAC eyes. We're also moving into actually obtaining a securities license. This is the rules of US that anything, even the utility tokens have to be even temporarily licensed as securities. So this is the work that we already started. Me and Sergey and a bunch of lawyers were working tirelessly to get things in order, get things straight, fully transparent. The storage layer of Aleta is nearing the completion, so the whole ecosystem is now starting to work in our advantage, in all of us. Those early investors will start seeing the returns. We see that the data starts populating. We finally can report that everything is starting to move as the way we intended it from the first day. And if we go to the next slide, when we were about to launch the burning system, in order to support this upward trend of Atla coin growth, and we want to keep it high for good. So we don't want to come back to low market prices. We want to continue growing, continue expanding. But for that, we need to burn the tokens that we bought back. We need to help the ecosystem itself. We need to lower the fully diluted value so we don't look like the biggest project of in the world. We're not there yet, but we will be. Blockchain sports is built to become the biggest phenomenon in sports in general, because what we built is a blueprint. And as Gregory mentioned before, we're now adding different kinds of sports with ease. And when we go to a specific territory where a different kind of sport is very popular, it is not difficult for us to add that kind of sport to sign a deal, sign a partnerships, and make sure that our economic model progresses and expands endlessly. That was the idea from the first day, and we are successful in that. We are progressing as planned. There were little bumps along the way, but that is normal when somebody builds a business of this magnitude. It would be strange if we didn't, because we needed a stress test. In a sense, it came by itself. We didn't ask for it. It came by itself. But we survived, and we're moving on. And it chiseled us a bit and made us stronger, made us who we are. And the previous projects, it was the same, I think. Anything that, I almost said that staple, anything that doesn't kill us makes us stronger. But that's how business moves. That's how the world rotates. Only the strongest remain, and they get to the finish line. So this is the important. So I would love to see everyone following the announcements. I know we're being bombarded by private messages. I do apologize if I don't answer immediately. I only have around 1,200 contracts to sign within the last 3 days even. And we have so much legal paperwork, which I'm taking care of, Sergey is taking care of. We're literally swamped. So I do apologize. We won't be able to answer direct messages for some time. We have a change that will be announced further down today, how we will handle all the communication going forward. We're improving on that end. So no more silence. We would like to set up a flow where everybody's going to be happy. So on that note, I want to pass the microphone back to Gregory. Thank you, Gregory, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Dmitry. That was really, really, really unbelievable. And this is the great news because, guys, everybody can understand. The more token you burn, the less token are there in the supply. The less the supply, the higher the demand. The higher the demand, the higher the price. This is how market works. So truly listen to Dmitry. My mom told me, listen to the clever guys. We'll be doing some good stuff for you. So listen to the clever guy and look after our announcements in our social media because we will be announcing each burn round in our social media. And in my opinion, the most important thing is that this is not just the marketing move. This is not the one-time deal. This is the structural economic model. This is the deep understanding of how the economic mechanisms work, because we are not building the short-term pump model. We are looking forward to the long-term balance between the supply and the demand. And this is what we are doing. We are creating the huge demand on one side, doing some marketing, adding new sports, adding new influencers, ambassadors. On the other hand, we are lowering the supply to make the demand even higher. And this is the mechanism that can boost the price to the moon and back, and to the moon 2 times. This is really important to understand. Everything that's going on with Atleta token right now, this is not the marketing part. This is the structural economic model. And why can we speak about the structural economic model? Because the markets reinforces the momentum. Because this is a combination of everything that we do. The good financial strategy, and of course, the influencer outreach, the organic audience growth, the direct market purchases, the PR activity that we have, and dozens of other solutions and tools that we are working with. And all of that is forcing the price of the Atleta token to do what it's doing right now. The current price dynamics is the result of huge work inside and outside. Because participants are invited through Boostify, but part of the demand is coming directly from the markets, and this boosts the price even more. So this is, once again, this is not a short-term volatility. We are building the long-term value. We're building the long-term infrastructure, the long-term system, building really deep financial models, really deep financial strategies, and adding to that dozens of different marketing solutions and tools that help the price grow. And what we see right now in the market, this indicates the organic interests. And this is the most important thing that this is the most important thing that you can understand from everything that's going on with the price. And of course, the logical next step for the development, for the improvement, is the exchange expansion. We've been talking about that for some time. And right now, I am really happy to speak about that once again. Listing is a stage of the strategy. That's why we were not in the hurry, because just to get listed on some exchange, it doesn't make sense. You have to understand why you need that. And this is like the part of the strategy. And right now, we are at the phase where we need the new listings. And the priority, of course, is given to an American exchange. And that's why the listing right now is that important. And that's why I'm happy to tell you that the new listings will be announced really, really, really soon about the American exchanges, and of course the ones that we have announced already. The international platforms, Weeks and Bitmart, are ready, and they are just waiting for us to tell them, hey, now we will do that. It's all done. Just wait for some news, wait for some announcements in our social media, but the exchange expansion is in charge right now. We are expanding, and this is a significant step for the whole Atlanta ecosystem. So, what's going next? This is the sum up part. We are in the most interesting phase of entering one of the hardest, to be honest, but the most interesting markets in the world. We are entering the United States market. We are adding new sports verticals to be able to do that. We're adding basketball, we're adding American football, and this will give us millions and millions and millions of audience and millions of users. Because this is simple. This is the most popular sports in the United States. We are relaunching drift. We are relaunching motorsports and biometrics use. We are relaunching all of that from the United States. This will give the significant boost to the growth. We're structuring all the intellectual property. We're working hard on the legal side, on the financial side. We're preparing to be the United States-based ecosystem of the projects. Of course, to be able to do that, we have to strengthen the OTC layer. And as Dimitri told you, over 10 million Atlanta tokens were bought back on the OTC. This is incredible. Of course, we need to implement the new economic mechanisms. And we've already talked about that. And I bet you understand why is that important. We are preparing for the exchange expansion. We are forming institutional partnerships with the huge names and huge people in sports industry, in media industry, in financial industry as well. So, guys, right now, we are no longer at the idea stage. We are a system of different assets, products, and infrastructure working in wonderful synergy to bring unbelievable value for everybody, for literally everybody. Entering the United States market and working worldwide from the United States will allow us to open almost all the doors that are in front of us, almost each of it. And I think this is the good news for today. I think this is all from my side. I will stop sharing my screen. Bless you, Dmitry. And right now, I want to pass the mic to one of the guys that some of you know, but I think maybe I'm wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe this is the first time he will be speaking on the global one. But this guy is one who is in charge of all of you, literally. This is our chief relationship officer, the guy who manages himself and with his wonderful team, everybody. in terms of support, in terms of helping people purchasing, helping people understand what the project is. And Roman, please, the stage is yours. Speak a little bit about yourself. Speak a little bit about who are you, why are you here, and what you want to tell these wonderful people.
Yeah, and before Roman, you start, I wanna add something that all of you write a lot of questions to all of us. It's normal, and because you are an investor, we are the team who realized this project, and of course you have full opportunity to do that. But you need to understand that every question that you ask directly, for example, from me, or from Dmitry, from Sergey, from Gregory, and from any else who have right now position in C-level, it spend time. It's need time to answer. And you know that every day we have hundreds of questions. And this question mostly the same. It's tech question. It's not like huge strategic questions that can help our project. No, this is a question about some mistakes in OTC or some correction that you need to have in, I don't know, in your wallet, in Boostify, and it's happened every day. And every day, for example, me need to spend from 1 to 2 hours just to answer this question. And this question can answer support team. But I don't know, 20, 30 people every day write directly to me. And I need to spend this time because I can't not answer. Because you will think about that I not answer, maybe, I don't know, I run away or something else. And I need to do that. And every day I spend 1-2 hours to answer technical question. What it means? It means that in 1 week I spent 40 hours to that. What it means? It means that whole day that I can work in strategy, I work like support team. And it's not only about me, it's about Dmitry, Gregory, Sergey, Artem, and all guys who have high position in our company. And Roman, he was working with us in Japan. I met him in Japan because he know, I don't know how much. Every day its numbers grow because today I know that he knows 6 languages. But I know that he have a secret that he knows Spanish, but not say it to anyone. And now I know that he knows 7 languages. Maybe he have 10 more, I don't know. But he's a smart, he's a really smart guy. And he can remember, I don't know how much material in his head. And 3 months ago, we decided that he can help us with with a team who work in selling team, like our manager. And he started do that, and so good, he realized structure to this team. He create levels of people. He create relationship in team. He integrate a lot of solutions that help us, and we decide that he need to be chief relationship officer who will work with clients, with leads, with buyers. And this is it's match with support team because the question is similar. Support team and people who want to buy Atla, the question is similar. And we decide that all support team that we have today will be under control Roman. Because he's a good guy. Because he can manage a lot of people. He can find like connection with these people. And this is the most expensive thing when you can manage and connect different people in one team. So, Roman, go ahead.
Well, thank you for the introduction. First, I thought you were going to steal my speech. You basically already said everything that I was going to say. Thank you for that. But yes, I mean, for the last couple of months, I have been working with our sales teams on the US market. And we have quite a bit of people that are quite knowledgeable in a lot of things that have to do with Atla, that have to do with blockchain sports, that have to do with the whole project. And the next thing that, like, of course, these couple of months in this instantly fruitful expansion that we've had, we have been concentrated on the movement forward, on the sales on the American market, and now the time has come to alleviate a little bit the load that we have on our leadership. I don't mean like, oh no, never write to Dima ever again. Now you write to me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is there are a lot of questions that need to be answered, and that we will now have a system and a structure to do so. It will happen in a bit. I will not send you a link right away, right after this call, but in the nearest future, you will see a working operational system of support for everybody present here and for all our clients based on all our experience. And that's what I will be dedicating my time and effort to. I believe that's about it. We value every one of you, and I know now that when you write directly to our leadership, it might take time. So to receive an answer, our aim is to provide efficient and swift support so that we can move together and grow together as an ecosystem that includes all of you. I believe that's it from me.
Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Roman. So, guys, I think this is all from our side. Incredible news, huge steps. This is all that we've been working for and you've been waiting for. This is the very best moment to feel that you believed in us for a reason, and now you can see the reason why. I would love at the end to pass the stage to Dmitry, Edward, Jeremy, to speak a little bit at the end, sum up and wrap it up, and share their thoughts about what we've discussed today, because this is something big.
All right, I guess I'll start. Everybody's silent. First, I want to say the good guy, the Roman. He's a good guy. He has the best voice out of all of us. He's like a best radio voice. But yeah, I mean, he knows a lot of languages, and he's the guy who's been translating Dima to Japanese. Everything. He went with us to Japan, well, a couple of years back, right, Jeremy? I think a couple of years back. So he's been with the team not just a couple months. For those who doesn't know, he's been with the team for a few years now. I think from beginning, since we launched somewhere there. Anyway, quick question on a 10 million baht tokens, SATA tokens, and the question is probably for Dima, for you. Out of those 10 million tokens, but are they all going to be burnt? Is this the one that's going to be burnt, or?
Yeah, I will explain. Right now, we work on Boostify, and on Boostify, we have a price from $2 to $5 that we sell these tokens. And tomorrow, the price will raise to 2x, and the price will be from $4 to $10. And after 1 week, the price will raise 5 times more. And it will be from 10 to $50. It depends how much token buyer will buy. So what it means, just example, if somebody buy right now token in price of $5, and we have, of course, we have referral commission. If we minus this referral commission, we have today referral commission is 20%, and we have totally $4.2 that we have from selling this token. This $4.2 goes to OTC platform, and with help of this money, we buy back a lot of tokens because price is lower than we sell in Boostify. The lowest price was 7 cent 1 week ago in OTC. Yes, it's too cheap, and people was nervous about it. Why it's too cheap? It's nobody need to have this Atla, and more question come to me. So, and we start buy back all this token. 7 cent, 9 cent, 10 cent, 15 cent. Today we have a minimum price 25 cent. Why it's happened? Because all cheaper price was buyback. So, but with help of this $4.2, we can buy, for example, 20 tokens, not one, because we sell one token. Here is we buy back 20 tokens. What it mean? One token from this 20 token, we send back to Boostify send back to liquidity pool of tokens on Boostify. But 19 token that we buy back, we will burn. We will burn. Yes, and what it can give us as lower total supply we have as highest price we have in exchanges. So, and the system is that work right now with Boostify will help us to buy back all cheapest token in OTC. And as more we will buy, as higher price will up. And what it means, all the people who ready to sell, who need to sell right now, he can go to OTC, make cheapest price and sell. Because every day we buy back from $50,000 to $100,000. In Saturday we was buy back to for $200,000, and liquidity from Boostify last week every day we sent to OTC, and it help us. And we already buy back tokens from thousands people, not from hundreds, from thousands, and. Yes, this is the first step of working OTC, and it will continue work and it will grow. And price in OTC will up. Why? Because we buy back all cheapest price. And what we want to do, we want to like buy and buy. To up the price in $1 in OTC, we need to buy back for $4 million today. Because all orders that we have in OTC totally have $4 million supply. Yeah.
And how much community owned? How many Atla coins total community have? Do you guys remember out of your head?
Yes, 360 million.
360 million.
360 million, and from this 360 million in last month was buyback 10 million already.
10 million was already bought up.
Yeah, but this 10 million, look, this 10 million.
But it's not just you bought. This is 10 million. Maybe some other members bought it. Yeah.
Yes. What I want to say is that we see all transactions that community make, and from this 10 million token, 1.5 million token community was buyback, and 8.5 million token Boostify was buyback.
And when community buys, how long is the lock?
It's from moment when you buy back it, you have 12 months lock period and 48 months vesting.
I mean, seeing what's on the market, I guess it's a good deal. But anyway, this question actually for myself. I should ask this after the comment.
Okay.
But it may be, I'm sure there's some other wanted to know same information. So let's move forward. Jeremy, you want to say something?
No, great call. Thank you. No, yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for continuing the mission. And I want to, just say that, guys, when we don't have updates, it's not because the work's not being done. It's because the exact opposite. There's so much work being done that the team is in the trenches and getting the back end work done. And sometimes they have to come up for some fresh air, come up from the water to breathe, and do an update call like this so they can get back to work and continue. But please know that the team has been working nonstop, and I mean nonstop, on the project, on expanding the project, on finishing all of the vision that we all are excited about and believe in. So please don't mistake the lack of updates for a lack of updates. Right, the time between these update calls simply means the team is out working and getting the job done, and they've been working overtime nonstop. So thank you guys for that.
By the way, I forgot to say, I actually visited the guys in Panama a few weeks back. I don't remember how long. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So something like that. Yeah, I was just there too. So, and all of them now I can see when we start the call, their faces are different than we usually start, because now it's morning for them, not evening. They recently just woke up. This is on our time. All right. I don't know if anything else we should cover. I think you guys covered pretty good everything.
I think we give like main updates, and we will try to do these updates every month to make same Zoom call to explain what happened, because I think that every month will be a lot of updates.
Yeah, there's a lot more happening on a vaccine that you guys didn't announce. Some exciting things, for example, next week. I'm not sure if we even allowed to say or not. Maybe it's better after.
Yeah, we can. No, we can. It's
you
not a
can
secret.
say something. Yeah.
Yeah, Dimitri, you will be on the stage, and I think you can explain it.
Okay, so next week we're taking part in the Oscar nominations awards event. So one of the side events, not the main, but the one of the second largest, I think. This will be run to support our projects in Jiggle and Arteki, which is the generative studio. We want to.
But Dimitri, but the main point it's a reality show that we have Path to the Dream, and that we was shooting in Brazil, because here is Zoom call about blockchain sport.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
Of course. What I wanted to say is that the content that we have filmed throughout the years, we start pushing that narrative into the US market as well, so we can collaborate with the biggest names in the industry, that the studios. Mr. Don Perry, hopefully, he hasn't confirmed like finally, but he already said that he wants to come. Mr. Don Perry will be supporting us in making those huge connections that he has in his phone book, in order for us to start collaborating on the content side. So all the shows, all of the content that we've already filmed and that we're filming for the future, finally we're going to have a way into the industry, into the studios, into those who buy this type of content. So this is a huge announcement for us. I think this is big news that is coming next weekend, I think.
Yeah, and it will help us. Sorry, Edward. And it will help us to distribute our reality shows that we was shooting in 2024, and it will help us to distribute reality show of Narrow Drift, because we have two products that we was having founder packs about reality show, and people ask question about what was my founder packs of reality show. This is the answer, and this is a long-term way to distribute it and to reach result, but result will be big, because Don Perry, one of the biggest name in distribution in the US market, and we signed with him agreements to open a company together. And Dimitri, can you explain it what right now happened with our partnership?
So we've already established a US company where Mr. Don Perry will be a company director and will be moving or pushing our content into the US market and international market, and will provide his name, his reputation in order for us to start the high-level communication to all the studios, all the consumers of the content. So the company, I think, is already established. And so we're going to be meeting with Mr. Don Perry to talk about details, how we're going to do it. And so finally, we will start generating revenue from that particular revenue stream. So it is very important. It's huge. It's very big. You will be seeing a lot of news around it in the nearest future. So it is a big move for us.
Yeah.
It
Also,
is very exciting.
yeah. Also, Don Perry is supervising one of the bands, most popular bands in the US right now. He has a new project, and we have a pilot with this band. So they want us to make a video for them, some advertising. So this is another stream that we have with Don Perry already in place.
That's exciting. That's really exciting news. I mean, when I heard it when I was in Dubai, actually, from some of your guys, and that's really exciting. You know, they say patience pays. Sometimes in this project for our community, people forced to have patience sometimes, even that they don't have patience. But you know, like you forced into patience, right? Because some people came in thinking in a quick one, get in, get out with profits. But I mean, when I was in Panama, and I was there with our lawyer, Daniel, you guys know, and after the meeting, he was like, "This is way bigger than I was even thinking." Like he was really like it was really good for me to hear it from the legal part that he was pretty impressed with a lot of stuff that are going on. So
Amazing.
okay.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for a great call, and appreciate you guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
It was a great
Thank you.
pleasure seeing all of you.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Thanks,
today.
everyone. Yep.
I guess.
Bye.